I'm Jason Class. A topic that gets covered often online is Tenkara casting in the wind. Tenkara rods and their lines are a lot lighter than their Western counterparts, so casting in the wind can be a challenge. And that's been covered in a lot of different places online, including on my blog. However, today I want to talk about something that isn't covered a lot that I think deserves a little bit more attention, and that is the drag that wind creates on your line. So, we know that one of the main advantages of Tenkara is that because of the light line and long rod, we can keep the line out of the water and off the water to eliminate drag and get a perfect dead-free drift. In the wind, though, this becomes a challenge because the wind can grab your line and sweep it across the stream. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Here's the typical Tenkara presentation. Okay, so you can see I've got my rod high and the line is forming almost a 90-degree angle to the water, a right angle. And that's great for getting a dead drift, but it also gives the wind a lot of purchase on all that line that's in the air to just grab it and just pull your fly through the water, creating an unnatural presentation. The only way I've found to combat this when it's really windy is to do exactly the opposite of everything you've been told about making a Tenkara presentation. Namely, to lower the rod and keep your line in the water. So this is going to end up being more like a Western presentation where your line's in the water and you're keeping your rod tip lower, and it will give you a shorter window for a dead drift. However, there's really not much else you can do when it's that windy. Let me show you what that looks like. So again, as soon as I make my cast, I'm lowering the rod, letting that line stay in the water, and that's going to anchor the line and keep it out of the wind. It's also going to keep my rod out of the main part of the wind too. I've actually been in such windy conditions that the rod itself was bending from the wind. So that's really the only alternative I've been able to come up with. If you think of any other tips for how to avoid drag on your line in the wind, please share them in the comments section below. Thanks a lot. I'm Jason Class.